no gods, no masters, no popes, no pastors. Think for yourself. No more dictators. Resist those woman haters and decide for yourself.
Humanist Meg Bowen organised ceremonial burnings of misogynist quotations from religious doctrines and teachers. She gathered these quotations together in 1988 for her dramatic readings on feminist issues. When performed, each sexist quote was burned after being read aloud. They were published in 1997 in Women Without Superstition, No Gods, No Masters by Annie Laurie Gaylor. These quotations represent the history of the deep-seated religious attitudes that lead to the still prevalent demeaning and ill-treatment of women. Unfortunately, there are millions of devout religious believers, Christians, Muslims, Hindus, Jews, and many of them believe in the literal truth of their scriptures and live by them and continue to teach and preach them to the young. The revered sage Confucius said, 100 women are not worth a single testicle. Do you know that each of your women is an Eve? The sentence of God on this sex of yours lives in this age. The guilt must necessarily live too. You are the gate of hell. You are the temptress of the forbidden tree. You are the first deserter of the divine law. If a wife has no children after 8 years of marriage, she shall be banished. If all of her children are dead, she can be dismissed after 10 years, and if she produces only girls, she shall be repudiated after 11 years. Man is the image of God, whereas woman reflects the glory of man. For man did not originally spring from woman, but woman was made out of man, and man was not created for woman's sake, but woman for the sake of man. Let us set our womenfold on the road to goodness by teaching them to display submissiveness, to observe silence. Every woman should be overwhelmed with shame at the thought that she is a woman. And from another saintly bishop of the Church of Rome, why so squeamish? Religious zealots don't seem to mind spilling the blood and guts of their fellow men. In 1847, scandal followed the use of chloroform as an anaesthetic for the pain of childbirth by British obstetrician Dr. Simpson, and the holy men of the Church of England prohibited the use of anaesthetic in childbirth, citing Genesis 3:16. And this vile practice still goes on in some Muslim countries. Woman, in her greatest perfection, was made to serve and obey man, not rule and command him. These are just a few examples, but there are many, many more from all the religions, and they are not difficult to find. That's all in the past, they say. Nobody believes that anymore, they say. I hope you will read this book and promote it in the interest of exposing the hidden history of women freethinkers against inequality and the roots of violence against women.
No gods, no masters, no popes, no pastors. Think for yourself.